Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Scrap Mechanic. This is going to be probably just a short one, as it's pretty unstable right now. It is an early access game, and there's really not much more I can do with our trailer build, except for show you kind of the final direction it was heading to, that I've been working on today for multiple hours. But with just how laggy the game becomes after so many blocks, it just becomes such a chore to try and build anything in that I'm pretty much going to have to call at least this build done for now. I do want to finish it at some point, but it's just basically going to be on hiatus until they do squash some bugs, and this will probably be the last time we play Scrap Mechanic just for a little while. I do want to keep my eye on it for sure, just because it's fun. I love this game so much, but it's just one of those wait and see kind of early access for now. But I do have some more games lined up for you guys here in the future, so you guys can stick around for that. Over the next week or so, I'll be introducing maybe a new game. At least maybe taking a look at one that is coming out. It's very similar to Timber and Stone. So you guys that like Timber and Stone, something new is kind of on the horizon. Anyways, so this is kind of where we left off last episode. This is one whole side of the wall complete. The other side is missing some bits, but overall it is generally functioning. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys how this thing works and talk about wiring and why I'm getting like 10 FPS. If I bring up my wiring tool, you can see just how much of a mess this thing is. It's nuts. It's pretty crazy. I don't know if it's a physics issue that's causing all the lag, but it is definitely something that they're going to have to work on. Pretty awesome back door, of course. It opens up, and then you can hop into the kind of deployable trailer here. Everything's folded up kind of nice and neat in here, and you are greeted with these set of buttons that eventually I wanted to move to different areas so that it wasn't just on the floor, but that'll just be later. So these two sets, what these do is actually deploy the walls, and the walls and part of the floor actually fold out at once. The corner pieces actually deploy as well. I believe that's actually hit the center piece and deploy the rest of the floor to unfold. A little bit of an issue here with the door. Well, basically I'm trying to get the no collision effect to work. There we go. So the corners do deploy, at least partially, from just hitting those buttons. And then the third button is the roof and kind of finishing the deployment here. And you can see pretty much how that was going to work. It was going to work relatively similar to just the flooring on this whole thing and just cover what was kind of originally there. It has windows, they can open and close, and it looks rather nice. It's a very open space. I didn't expect it to be so large. When I was first laying out the frame and everything, I really thought it was going to feel tiny, but really it feels very open and detailed. So it turned out rather nicely for how kind of in progress it is and how laggy I am. So yeah, this is definitely why it's going to be a short episode today. I've been working on this pretty much from the moment I get home from work, and it is going slow. Super slow. Wow. But it does look nice once it's fully deployed. It's very camper RV-esque, which is something that I was shooting for. Just how everything kind of folds out and gives you a whole bunch of extra room for command modules or anything that this truck would be hauling around. I can't even get these two vehicles close to each other because what will happen is I'll basically get 1 FPS. So no pulling this thing around yet either. Anyways, that's kind of a quick update on Scrap Mechanic. If you guys enjoy the content and want to see some more varied, kind of less laggy content, go ahead and check out my other videos if you haven't done so already. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more cool builds and some cool content that's coming up around the corner. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.